Hello friends, welcome back to my channel
where improve your English learning and listening
via this podcast.
Welcome to Knowledge Wala.
Okay, stop whatever you are doing right now. Seriously, put down your chai, close that tab, and just listen. Because today we are going to fix the one thing that makes almost every English learner go completely silent at the worst possible moment.
Huh. Ethan, you really know how to hook people in, don't you? I love it.
Well, it's true though. I'm talking about introducing yourself in English confidently. Welcome to Improve Your English. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Elara, and this is Day 5, everybody. Day 5. If you've been with us from day 1, honestly, we are so glad you stuck around. And if today is your very first episode, welcome. You picked a good one.
You really did, because self-introduction is not just a beginner topic. It is something you do forever. Job interviews, new colleagues, a party where you don't know a single soul, meeting your friend's family for the first time.
Ooh, that last one gives me butterflies just thinking about it. That is genuinely nerve-wracking.
Right? And nerve-wracking. Elara just used a great word. Say it with me. Nerve-wracking. It means something that makes you extremely anxious or stressed.
Exactly, like your nerves are being racked, pulled apart. It's a very physical image if you think about it. Anyway, today we're going to make introductions feel the opposite of nerve-wracking. Easy, natural, even, dare I say, fun.
Bold promise, but I believe it. All right, here's what today's episode looks like. We're going to talk about why introductions feel so hard, give you the actual formula, do some fun role plays, and pack in as many idioms and phrases as humanly possible.
40 minutes, no fluff, just real, useful English. Let's get into it.
Idioms so far. Hook people in. Capture attention instantly. Stuck around. Stayed. Didn't leave. Butterflies. Nervous, excited feeling. No fluff. No wasted content. Straight to the point. Get into it. Start something.
So, Ethan, let me ask you something personal. When did you last completely freeze up when you had to introduce yourself?
Oh, great. We're starting with my embarrassing moments. Okay, fine. So a few years back, I walked into a new office on my very first day. Everyone is sitting there, coffee in hand, and my manager goes, "Ethan, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?" And I froze up completely, like a computer that just stopped loading.
See, froze up. Write that down, listeners. It means you suddenly couldn't speak or move, usually because of shock or nervousness. Your brain just stopped working.
Exactly. And the funny part, I speak English every single day. I wasn't missing words, I was missing a plan. I didn't know where to start, what to include, how long to go, nothing.
And that is the real problem, isn't it? People think introductions are hard because their English is weak. But actually, most of the time, it's not a language problem. It's a structure problem.
100%. You can know thousands of words and still come up blank when someone says, "Tell me about yourself."
Come up blank. Love that. It means your mind is completely empty. Nothing comes to you, like a blank page. Another way to say it, I drew a blank. Same idea.
And there's also this, what I call the spotlight effect. When you feel like every single person in the room is staring at you, judging every single word. But here's the truth. They're not. They're mostly just waiting for you to finish so they can introduce themselves.
That's so true and also so liberating. Liberating means it sets you free. It removes a weight from your shoulders. Once you realize people are not hanging on your every word, waiting for you to make a mistake, it becomes so much easier.
And the third reason introductions feel hard is being tongue-tied. Tongue-tied literally means your tongue is tied. You can't speak freely. It happens when you're nervous, when you overthink, when you try to translate from your first language word by word in your head.
Oh, the word-by-word translation trap, that will trip you up every single time. Trip you up means to cause you to make a mistake or stumble. Don't translate. Think in English instead.
Easier said than done, I know. But the formula we're about to give you, it actually helps with that, because once you have a structure, your brain doesn't have to think. It just follows the track.
New words and phrases. Freeze up, come up blank, draw a blank, equals mind goes empty. Liberating, freeing. Hanging on every word, listening intensely, overfocusing. Tongue-tied, unable to speak freely. Trip you up, cause you to make a mistake.
All right, let's get down to brass tacks. This is the part you've been waiting for, the formula. 5 parts, simple, flexible, powerful.
Get down to brass tacks. That's a gorgeous idiom, by the way. It means let's stop with the small talk and get to the important stuff. I love how English does that.
Right? Okay, part 1, your name. Now, I know what you're thinking. Elara, everyone knows how to say their name, but how you say it makes a massive difference. Instead of just, my name is Elara, try this. Hi, I go by Elara, and yes, it's a little unusual. Feel free to ask me about it sometime.
Ooh, that's clever. I go by is so much more natural than my name is. And that little invitation, feel free to ask me about it sometime. It's an instant conversation opener. You're not just giving information, you're opening a door.
Exactly, you're being approachable. That word, approachable, it means you seem friendly and easy to talk to. It's one of the best qualities in a first impression. Part 2, where you're from or where you're based. And don't just say a city. Add a tiny story, like, I'm originally from a small town in Rajasthan, but I've been based in Bangalore for the past couple of years, and honestly, I can't imagine leaving.
Originally from and based in, both very natural professional phrases. And notice how Ethan added an emotion. I can't imagine leaving. Suddenly, it's not just geography, it's personality. People remember personality.
Part 3, what you do. And here, please, for the love of all things English, don't just say your job title and stop. Build on it. I work in software development. Specifically, I'm really into building apps that solve everyday problems people don't even know they have yet.
Really into is such a warm, casual phrase. It means you're genuinely interested and excited. It's so much better than I am interested in. And build on it, that's a phrasal verb too. It means to add to something, to expand it.
Part 4, a fun fact or hobby. This is actually my favorite part because this is what makes you stick in someone's mind. You know what stick in someone's mind means?
It means they don't forget you. It's like your words just glue themselves into their memory. Love it. Give us an example.
Okay, so instead of saying, I like reading, which is completely forgettable, say this. Outside of work, I'm a bit of a night owl. I do all my best reading between midnight and 2 a.m., which my family thinks is absolutely unhinged, but here we are.
Haha. First of all, night owl. Someone who naturally stays up late and does their best work at night. The opposite is an early bird. And unhinged? That's very casual, very current slang, meaning a little crazy or wild. Use it with friends, not job interviews.
Important note, yes, read the room. Always read the room.
Read the room, amazing idiom. It means to sense the atmosphere and adjust your behavior accordingly. It's a life skill, honestly, not just English.
And part 5, your warm close. End with energy and openness. Something like, I'm really looking forward to getting to know everyone here. And if you ever want to talk about midnight book clubs, you know where to find me.
Perfect. Looking forward to. Classic, professional, warm. Getting to know, phrasal verb, means learning about someone gradually over time. And that callback to the midnight reading, chef's kiss. It's cohesive, everything ties together.
Okay, listeners, it's role play time, and this is where the real learning happens. You learn English by hearing it in action, not just reading rules. So Elara is going to be a hiring manager, and I am going to walk in for a job interview. Ready?
Born ready. So, thank you for coming in today. Why don't you start by telling me a little bit about yourself?
Of course, thank you so much for having me. So I go by Ethan. I've spent the last 6 years in marketing, mostly working with tech startups, helping them go from being completely unknown to actually making a name for themselves in the market. What I love most about that work is the puzzle of it. Every brand is different, every audience is different,
and I thrive on figuring out what makes people stop scrolling and actually pay attention. Outside the office, I'm a huge fan of long-distance cycling. I find it completely recharges me, clears my head. And honestly, I think that endurance mindset carries over into how I approach work, too. I love a challenge that takes time to build. I'm genuinely thrilled about this opportunity, and I'd love to bring that energy here.
Okay, Ethan, that was excellent. Let's break it down together because there were so many golden phrases in there.
Please, go ahead, dissect me.
First, making a name for themselves. That means becoming well-known and respected, not literally writing your name somewhere. It's an idiom. It means building a reputation.
And thrive on. I love that phrase. It means you do really well because of something. You get energy from it. I thrive on challenge. It sounds confident without sounding arrogant.
Carries over into. That's a phrasal verb, meaning that something from one area of life naturally transfers into another area. So his cycling patience carries over into his work patience. Beautiful connection to make in an interview.
And recharges, like a phone battery. It means to restore your energy. Cycling recharges me is so much more vivid than cycling relaxes me.
And thrilled, it means extremely excited and happy. Not just pleased, thrilled. There's genuine energy in that word. Use it.
Now, listeners, pause for a second. Did you notice I didn't just list my skills? I told a story. I painted a picture. I connected who I am outside work to who I am inside work. That is what makes an interview introduction unforgettable.
Paint a picture, fantastic idiom. It means to describe something so clearly and vividly that the other person can actually see it in their mind. Storytelling is your most powerful tool in English.
Interview phrases to steal, I go by. I've spent the last X years in. What I love most about that is, I thrive on. I'm genuinely thrilled about this. I'd love to bring that energy here.
Okay, new scene. We're at a party, you don't know a single person, the music is too loud, someone walks up to you by the snacks table. Go.
Hey, I was literally just standing here wondering if it's weird to eat 3 samosas in a row. I'm Ethan, by the way. Are you a friend of Priya's?
I'm Elara, and honestly, 3 samosas is the bare minimum, so you're fine. Yeah, Priya and I go way back. We were in college together. You?
Ha, we work together actually. She's been trying to drag me out to one of her parties for months. I'm a bit of a homebody, to be honest. I usually need a lot of convincing to leave the couch on a Saturday.
Oh, I completely feel you on that. I'm the same. I describe myself as a social introvert. Like, once I'm somewhere, I have a great time. But the getting ready and leaving the house part, that is the hardest part.
Social introvert. I love that. It feels like a contradiction in terms, but it makes total sense. What do you do, Elara?
I'm a speech therapist, so I spend my whole day helping people communicate better, which is kind of ironic given that I hate small talk.
That's lovely. What got you into that?
Honestly, my younger brother had a stutter growing up, and I watched him struggle. I just thought, I want to be the person who helps kids like him, so I went down that path and never looked back.
That's a brilliant origin story. Everyone has a story. The trick is learning how to tell it naturally.
Okay, let's unpack. Go way back means you've known each other for a very long time. Drag me out means to pull someone somewhere they don't really want to go, convincing them with effort.
Homebody is a lovely word, someone who prefers staying at home over going out.
Feel you, very casual, means I totally relate to you. Contradiction in terms, an expression where 2 words seem to cancel each other out, like social introvert.
And went down that path is a phrasal verb, meaning to choose a particular direction or career in life.
Casual phrases. Go way back means know each other a long time. Homebody prefers staying home. I feel you, I totally relate. Drag me out, convince someone to come. Went down that path, chose that direction.
All right, speed round. Elara is going to give a power phrase. I'm going to use it in a sentence right on the spot, no preparation. This is how you train your brain to pick up language naturally.
And you, the listener, try to make your own sentence before Ethan does. Ready? First phrase, I tend to.
Okay. I tend to overthink everything before I fall asleep. It's a blessing and a curse. Tend to means you usually do something. It's your habit or natural way.
Love it. Next, I've always had a soft spot for.
I've always had a soft spot for underdogs. The team everyone bets against, that's my team. Soft spot means a special, tender feeling of affection for someone or something.
Beautiful. I pride myself on.
I pride myself on being the person who actually replies to messages the same day. I know. Rare breed. Pride myself on means you feel proud of something you do consistently.
Ha! Rare breed. That's an idiom too. Someone or something unusual, not commonly found. Okay, I'm the kind of person who...
I'm the kind of person who can't leave a half-finished book alone. I will lose sleep to finish it. This phrase is incredible for introductions because it gives personality instantly.
Yes, it's a window into your character. Try it yourself. I'm the kind of person who... Finish that sentence, and you have your introduction part 4 already sorted. Last one. I get a kick out of.
I get a real kick out of teaching people things. That moment when something clicks for someone, I live for that. Get a kick out of means you get real pleasure and excitement from something. And clicks for someone, that's when suddenly they understand something. The idea just locks in.
And I live for that, meaning that moment is what gives you joy and purpose. These phrases, listeners, they are gold. They make your English sound native, warm, and interesting all at once.
I tend to, when to use, to describe something you often do. Example, I tend to wake up early. It's just my usual way. My usual habit or way. When to use, to explain your regular routine. Example, my usual habit is to read before sleeping. Soft spot for. When to use, to show affection or fondness for something. Example, I have a soft spot for old classic movies. Pride myself on. When to use, to highlight your strengths or qualities. Example, I pride myself on being reliable and hardworking. I'm the kind of person who, when to use, to reveal your character or personality. Example, I'm the kind of person who never gives up easily. Get a kick out of. When to use, to express enjoyment or fun. Example, I get a kick out of learning new languages. I live for that. When to use, to describe what truly motivates you. Example, I live for those moments when my students succeed. Rare breed. When to use, to show uniqueness or rarity. Example, I'm a rare breed. I enjoy challenges most people avoid. It clicked for me. When to use, to describe a moment of realization. Example, when I practiced daily, it clicked for me how fast I could improve.
Okay, real talk time. We see these mistakes constantly, and we have to address them. Mistake number 1, going on and on. Going on and on means talking for way too long without stopping. Your introduction should be 60 to 90 seconds maximum. If you're still talking at the 3-minute mark, people have mentally checked out.
Checked out. Phrasal verb. It means someone has stopped paying attention even though they're physically still there. Like their body is present, but their brain has left the building.
Ha! Left the building. Okay, mistake 2. Underselling yourself. In many cultures, especially in South Asia, we're taught to be modest, to not talk about our achievements too much. But in English-speaking professional settings, you need to own it, confidently.
Own it means to fully and confidently accept and claim something about yourself. Don't apologize for your achievements. Say them like you mean them. There's a big difference between being arrogant and being confident. And arrogant means thinking you're better than everyone else. Confident just means you believe in yourself. Very different things.
Mistake 3, memorizing a script word for word. I know it feels safe, but if you forget one word, the whole thing falls apart. Falls apart means completely breaks down and stops working. Instead, learn your key points, your anchor phrases, and let the words flow. Think of it like
Jazz. A jazz musician knows the key, knows the structure, but they're not reading every single note from a page. They improvise within the structure. That's what fluent English sounds like.
Oh, I love that analogy. And mistake 4, being too robotic. Robotic means stiff, mechanical, no emotion.
Use contractions. Say I'm, not I am. I've, not I have. Smile. Let your personality come through.
Come through here means to be visible and felt by the other person. Your warmth, your humor, your passion, let it come through. It's what people remember.
We are coming up on time, so before we sign off, your challenge for today, and I'm serious about this one, write your own 60-second self-introduction. Use the 5-part formula, use at least 5 of the phrases we spoke about today, and this is the crucial bit, say it out loud. Alone in your room, in the bathroom, wherever, just say it out loud.
And then record yourself. I know, most people cringe at the sound of their own voice. Cringe-at means to feel embarrassed or uncomfortable. But here's the thing, it's a game changer. Hearing yourself is one of the fastest ways to improve.
Absolutely. Game changer, something that completely transforms a situation for the better. Recording yourself is a game changer. You'll notice things you never noticed before. Filler words, speed, energy, pronunciation, it's all there for you to learn from.
And remember, confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you build up over time. Every single time you open your mouth in English, you are one step ahead of where you were yesterday. Don't forget that.
We'll be back tomorrow for day 6, small talk without awkward silences. And if you think introductions are hard, wait until we dig into small talk. It's a whole world, but we've got you.
As always, thank you so much for listening. Keep at it, don't give up, and remember, every great English speaker was once exactly where you are right now. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.